I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Taking a look at Dallas. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Pass to Reddish. Wide open look. Nice jump shot. And tonight, we're looking at two teams who make their living beyond the arc, Grant.
Yeah, they love to shoot the three-point shot, and they do it effectively. And, of course, that means these two teams understand the importance of good spacing. They're great shooters on both sides, to be sure, but motion and ball movement are the real keys to their three-point attacks. Defensively, you have to stay connected to them on the perimeter.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Walker pulls down the board. And Dallas with possession. Fires from the wing. The offensive rebound. Hartenstein. Off target at the rim. To the paint. That shot, no good. Collins with the defensive effort. First quarter, just over a minute played.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. It's stolen by Green. Here's Doncic. And here's Collins for three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
That free throw, no good. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Now here's Green. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Here's Reddish. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Doncic. Fires the three. Connects from downtown.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Now here's Reddish. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14 and a half a game.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Here's Doncic. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30 and a half points a game. Here's Hartenstein. Uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
San Antonio trailing here. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Now here's Doncic. Outside, Green. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Reddish.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Oh, a terrific athlete. I love when Lillard uses his vertical to hammer it down.
Pass to Doncic. Now Kleber, defended by Lillard. Over to the wing. Tries to save it. 4 on the clock. Walker for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Bassi. Second chance effort. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Green for 3. He can't get it to go. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Dallas calls timeout. The Mavericks making a switch here. The Mavericks leading. Pass to McBride. Here's Hardaway. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handle.
Takes it inside. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
.116 left to play in the first quarter. Shot is good by Kleber.
Room service dimes are fun to watch coming from Dennis Smith. An unselfish point guard and a solid passer.
Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Smith outside. Pass to Kleber. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Kleber's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, and Smith doing a nice job getting his teammates involved. Terrific at spotting the open man.
And Fall gets it to go.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. And so it's Dallas with it. They lead by 4. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Smith. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Here's McBride. It's deflected. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, up by 4.
The Mavericks, 19.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Tipped away. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Substitution. Luka Doncic.
So it's San Antonio now. 4-point game.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I love competing against his teams.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, it certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Mavericks foul. Josh Green. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Has to fall.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Third team foul.
Here he goes. And a strong finish with two hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Doncic. And a nice finish on the layup. Doncic has got 5 now.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a slip.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
From deep. Smith with the rebound.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep. And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
To the middle. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And the Mavericks making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
The Mavericks trailing. And Luka's the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think his next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age, and his transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless.
Mavericks ball.
Here's Smith. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Smith is so good at shaking up defenders when he's operating in the screen and roll.
Oh, it's stolen. Here's Wesley. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea. The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
There's a minute 40 left in the second quarter. Here's Kleba. That shot off. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
San Antonio leading. Driving in. The shot by Wesley, no good. Now Smith. Right now averaging 6 a game. Pass to McGee. The shot to stop the run.
Oh, what you say?
Wow.
My goodness. Come on now. Boy, this guy has dunk contest winner written all over him. Smith Jr.'s cleverness and creativity. Really something special. Not to mention his bounce. This guy gets in the air.
Team foul. Mavericks substitution. Tim Hardaway Jr.
41 seconds left in the half. Smith outside. Pass to McBride. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up top. He's trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 7.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Here's Smith with 1 on the clock. And he lays it in. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Smith makes you pay when he gets inside. Despite not being that big, he's got a lot of game in the paint.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge.
San Antonio.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
San Antonio with the ball, leading by 5. Count the basket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Banked it in off the glass. He has 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Doncic, no good. Pass to Lillard. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. That one a little long.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And Reddish, here we go.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And here's Doncic. Puts it up from 12. Dallas, no good that time either. And you could attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
They're so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Reddish misses. Doncic outside. From deep three-point range. Unable to get that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
In transition, here they come. Here's Sohan. Hartenstein pulls it in. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. Down by 12. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Both teams will make substitutions. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Down low. Here's Collins. Got a hand on it. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 16.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run. Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
The crossover.
The only way is we keep going. Yeah.
Salty, I do that to them often. Versace on my feet, and you know your daddy bought them. For the streets, so you know I never house them. I'm like a GPS, I'ma reroute them.
Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson.
This is a chance for them to even up this season series. A win tonight would make it 1-1 and give them a big boost moving forward.
It would be a tremendous boost if they could find a way to snag a win here. They respect their opponent, which is why they are going to bring their A game.
Shot clock at 3. Doncic with it. Picked up by Reddish. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. The Mavericks pull it in.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
Doncic. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. To the middle. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Here's Walker. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
And Walker, here we go. Bassey pulls it in.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Doncic. He's averaging 30 a game, continuing to prove how effective of a scorer he is. Here's Doncic. Outside for Green. The three. That one is off. Pass to Sohan. The ball's knocked loose. Walker with a steal. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Lillard. He gets it in there.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And it's Green missing. San Antonio leading. Puts up a three. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
That's so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Here's Bassey. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, Damian Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Lillard can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. This Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
A versatile wing with a good overall skill set. Reddish has a bright future in this league, and I think his peers would agree.
McGee a screen. Smith with it. Guarded by Smith. McGee's shot is off.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them. Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Kleber outside. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
A great job to establish position and square up.
The Mavericks trailing. Here's Smith. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game. Hardaway on the wing. From the arc. Smith with the rebound. And so it's San Antonio with it. Here's Wesley. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
The shot by Wesley, no good. Here's Dallas now, trailing by 5. Kleber outside. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to McBride. Takes a 3. And no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Can't hit from in close. Smith outside. Hardaway on the wing. The three is up. Smith with the rebound. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Spurs. They're up by 5. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Back to Doncic. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. In transition. Here's Smith. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Brown can't hit. And Dallas with possession. 9-point game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allen. Thank you. And stolen by Brown. Down low. Here's Fall. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Spurs lead by 11. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Walker on the double team. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
And he goes in for the dunk.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Now here's Walker. Here's Doncic. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. Doncic has got 6.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Walker. On the wing, Green. Tries again. And the layup is good. Green's got his second bucket on the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Smith right side. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Timeout on the floor, Mavericks. And the Spurs with some changes. The Mavericks trailing. Now Smith. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Kleber outside. Back to Smith. The three. Gets the three to fall.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Impressive play by Cam Reddish, capable of throwing it down.
Pass to McBride. And here's Hardaway. A nice shot by McBride.
Now, that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Out to Lillard. Pass to Sohan. From behind the arc. Shot clock at 5. Now Lillard. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Lillard's got himself on the board with a 3 there. For 3, Hardaway. Tipped. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game.
Oh, my goodness. Cam Reddish gets low to the ground, has serious moves off the handle, and then the exclamation point.
Pass to McBride. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Spurs.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Reddish misses. And they're running. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play. At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. San Antonio leading. Reddish on the wing. Lillard outside. Pass to Sohan. Fires for 3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. And the Spurs lead by 12. Smith with it. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Oh, a really deep 3 that time. Lillard's got 6.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
And it's Green missing. Here's Reddish. There's the drive. And a two-handed jam.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. For 3, here's Lillard. Hartenstein pulls it in. This Maverick squad struggling. Pass to Smith. Here's Hartenstein. Smith outside. Now here's Hardaway. On the wing, Green. No luck on that one. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound San Antonio.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And he drops the first. So he gets them both. Outside, Green. The kick out to Walker. On the take. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Lillard got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, a lights-out perimeter shooter. Lillard isn't bashful at looking to fire from downtown.
And in this era, we see some stars asking out, saying we don't have enough to win. Smitty, that's not the old-school approach, is it?
It's not, B.A., but what I would tell you now was totally different than the past. It's the length of contract. You have players now and teams have the option after 1, 2, or 3 years, so it definitely will be a lot of movement.
Now here's Lillard. 9 points in the game.
Tenacious play by Dame, not giving up on his shot because of some aggressive deep. It was so bad to see Damian Lillard, one of the most durable players of the past decade, to miss so much of the 2021-22 season.
Doncic. Pass to McGee. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Here's Bassey, covered by McGee. Clock at 6. Out to Lillard. From deep three-point range.
You got it. Come on.
And that one goes out.
I'ma laugh, ain't no giving, circle got small. I don't really like to trust. Shout out all my SOB, it's just us. If your mouth where my name is, in my own lane. To a lane switch, SOB, we be ballin' Calvin Cambridge. Speaking on my name, I'ma laugh, get your bands up. Brody go broke, it ain't pick my mans up. My dandruff, all talk, LOL, they just playin' tough. I'm that, see me. Young wild, they can't tame us. Brody keep us where we go, it be dangerous. To a taper, these Cartiers, so please don't touch me. Better watch your if not she. Out of space, they like these so ugly. I'm running to the chips like casino money. If your mouth where my name is, in my own lane. To a lane switch, SOB, we be ballin' Calvin Cambridge. If your mouth where my name is, in my own lane. To a lane switch, SOB, ballin' Calvin Cambridge.
I got your girl on panic. Iced out my wrist Titanic. Like 2-1, I'm on my savage. No airport, but claim my baggage.